be happy because we need to help people to find out these other tastes and experiences. And I'm from Turkey, and this is what I have been brought up with. And I'm really happy to share my experience with you. I'm not a professional chef, I'm not a professional cook, I'm just a husband and Melissa's father.
And you're an annoying dad.
An annoying father, yes, but it's all for your good. Okay, so what we need to do, this is called lentil köfte.
Are we starting?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Lentils, Miss Nutritionist, tell us, lentils. This is lentil.
So lentils are amazing if you're a woman because they're good iron source and they're also really high in folate. So if you're planning on getting pregnant, folate you need folate, and it's also really high in iron, which, you know, if you're lacking in energy, you might be low in iron. So this is a really good recipe idea, and it's also vegan.
I use my rakı glasses. We in Turkey drink rakı a lot. We don't have wine glasses much, but rakı glasses, sorry. And you have 2 glasses, if you like. You pour it in here, then you pour that. Okay. Then we're going to boil a kettle, which is already boiled. I did that in advance. Then we pour it onto the lentils, but not too much. You don't want to be giving too much water yet, and then just pour it in. So
maybe like equal amount of lentils to water.
Yeah, just you know, just it is above the lentil line. You put the hot water, then you turn your hob. I use earth pots. I love it myself. I don't use other pots. They're very hard to find, these pots, because you can actually put on the fire, so hopefully it won't crack.
So where did you buy this from then?
I think I bought it from TK Maxx.
TK Maxx? Love TK Maxx.
Just I love going in there, getting odds and sods stuff.
Especially in the food section. Big fan of like the pastas.
Oh yes, I love it. Then you have a big spoon. You stir it up, just like this.
So lentil köfte is, in Turkish it says mercimek.
Mercimek, we call it mercimek. So
mercimek is lentil, köfte. You know, you hear celebrities call it kofte. I don't know where this kofte.
We've got O, and then we've got Ö with the umlaut on it. So köfte, not kofte.
So this is like a vegetarian köfte.
It's very healthy as well. So.
Very healthy, and we're going to have it with lettuce. It's like a really popular street food if you go to like Istanbul or any area of Turkey. They always queue up, don't they, to get these street food.
They will be, yeah. Shall I just explain what we have got as an ingredient? We have got also very small bulgur wheat, very fine cracked ones, because what we're going to do, we're going to cook the lentils, which is going to take 20 minutes, unfortunately. Once that is like soaked all the, you know, hot water, then we're going to dilute that with the bulgur wheat to take the excess juice, and then it becomes like a pastry.
Yeah.
Eventually it will become a pastry. Then we have got pepper paste in here. We're going to be preparing the sauce. Tomato paste. This is amounts, I put 2 against 1, 2 spoons to 1 spoon pepper paste. But it is up to you how you want to do it. You might not find pepper paste, you just don't put it. But you need to put some tomato paste into this. Then you've got normal spices, which is black pepper. I have got sumac in here, which I will talk to you about that. And then salt, some red pepper, but flakes of a red pepper, and some cumin in there.
Yeah. A
little bit of lemon juice I have squeezed in here. Mint, and then we have got some lettuce, which we will be using them to wrap around.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll it like a cigar, and then you eat it. It's really.
It's kind of like if you're a big fan of pho, which our family is. We always get the crispy spring roll that's served in like the lettuce leaves and the mint. It kind of reminds me of that, but you know, if you're thinking about where you're going to get all these ingredients from, particularly the fine bulgur, you can get it all from Robin Foods. Now, you came across Robin Foods ages ago because you love Turkish food.
Turkish food, and
Every time I come home, I hear a knock on the door, and then there's like boxes of food, and it's like Smith and jam and olive oil just coming in. Bubba's just gone like shopping happy from Robin Foods, and it's like a Turkish
like
grocery store in our house.
In Turkey, I love it, and they're very good company to deal with. They're very quick to send the shipments. If they haven't got the ingredients, they would obviously refund. Not everything might be in stock at the day you're ordering. Everything's fresh. We get cheese, we get olives from them, we get Turkish butter, lots of things. They do everything, and even the vegetables as well, like mint, dill, and parsley. These are like the, like our Turkish parsley. Well, I don't know how they did that, but it's from Turkey. Right. So while this is bubbling away, what I suggest we try to do this sauce. So for the sauce, I'm gonna chop finally some onions. So I just remember, so I'm not a professional chef, please do not think I am a qualified chef like the big guys, but I am just an engineer with a hobby of cooking food at home.
So 1 red onion.
I had this much, let's see how we get on.
So half.
I mean just, this was a big onion, this is really good. So if I start the tears, so you have to give me a chance to wipe my eyes. The onions, is coming very quickly. So you just chop this as fine as possible. You can put it into the food processor as well, but sometimes that does too much of damage to the onions. It's just, you can't cook it very well because you need to have some strength left on the onion. You can't expect the onion to be mushed up to nothing on this recipe.
So where did you learn how to do this?
When I came to England in 1988 as a young student, I was 21, and I was missing home. I was studying, I was doing my engineering and master's degree, and I thought I can bring my mother, get some ideas how she was doing it, and then she was sending me these on a fax machine. Those days we had fax, we didn't have any text or WhatsApp or anything. So she was faxing to me, and then I was reading it and then doing it, making a phone call to home. It was very expensive. So that's how I start learning, and bit by bit, and then I get better and better.
Wow.
So here we go. I think you got the passion from me as well, Nessa.
Yeah.
So we're going to use some olive oil.
Okay.
Okay, well this is a normal olive oil. You can have cold press and all sorts of things, are very expensive ones as well. This is a normal olive oil you can cook. Also you can use it as a salad dressing. So I'm going to be using this. I marinated this. Again, we had the olive oil from Robin Food in London, but I use my home dried chili peppers. I've got a friend in the market in Lichfield, and I go and buy from him at the end of each Saturday, buy the bargain food. So he had a whole tray of chilies. Then I had these chilies, I put them onto skews and I hang them in here and then dry them. They are in here.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing this. So if you do come across anything like that, buy, and then you can utilize. I always do the tomatoes as well. Buy all the tomatoes and then roast them in the oven with garlic and olive oil. Right, so we've got the olive oil is going. We chop the onions. Okay, so
half an onion, pan fry in olive oil.
The size of the onion, it depends, okay? So what I'm going to do while this is doing that, I'm going to put a bit of sumac. What is this?
I don't know.
Sumac, I don't know.
Sumac. I think it's like a red berry, I think.
Yeah, sumac is some sort of a spicy thing. It's not very hot, but it's really good. Message, can you put some more hot water onto this? A little bit more hot water for me, please. Just a little bit, come on. Thank you. So we're gonna put bit more thing.
So,
olive oil.
Olive oil is like massive in the Mediterranean countries.
Yeah, we love olive oil.
Why the Mediterranean diet is like the best for health, and I think the taste as well.
Yeah, my babaanne used to drink olive oil with this coffee, Turkish coffee pot, whatever. Every morning she used to drink olive oil. Wow. Very, very healthy. And she lived very long years. She lived 92. Yeah. So hopefully I will be doing the same. You have to watch your eating in England, because there are lots of things that I think not very healthily done. So many chemicals unfortunately has been introduced into our food. So I'm going to be putting tomato paste.
So like around 4 tablespoons of tomato paste.
Well, maybe 2 spoons, but maybe
like 2 big spoons.
And then we have got
red pepper
paste. So you need to cook this, otherwise if you don't cook this paste, what happens, it gives you digestion problem. You will feel, you know, sometimes when you eat food, some restaurants, you come home and you feel like taste coming back or something. This is, I think, is caused by certain products is not being, ingredients is not being cooked very well.
Really?
Yeah. And if you eat this raw, then it's not very good, this tomato paste. You need to be cooking it.
Wow, it looks very nice.
So it's getting nice color, isn't it? So we will be doing that. We need to have another spoon if we can. Would you mind getting another spoon, please? And so maybe we do that. So is it like cooked, do you think?
I think so.
You need to put more olive oil because it's otherwise going to catch fire on the meat. Don't be scared to use olive oil. I use all the time. You know, it's not like the fat drippings or anything. I don't know. As a nutritionist, you don't like
fat.
it. But
no, I love it as a nutritionist, but it's like, obviously it is a fat, so it's very energy dense, but it is unsaturated, so it's like a healthy fat, but
yeah.
You know.
So, I don't know if Leonardo can see our pot in here, so we'll just show it to Leonardo as well. You getting excited? It's going to be a really nice feast. Hope you like it. Then we have got, this is boiling. If you want, what we do while we waiting for this, why don't we chop these mint very finely? Do you think you can do that? Or
do I use this?
You can use
You've stolen all my notes.
Okay, you have this one. But you need to, should I show you how you do it? Just like, you just...
Like make it like a cigar or something.
Yeah,
bunch it
like
together.
This, but you need to do really finely chop, but don't chop your
And
fingers.
you do stems as well?
If you want, you take the stems off, but it gives taste. It's up to you. Do you want to take them off? We can take them off.
Well, if it gives taste, it's shame to waste it.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, why not?
So bunch.
So I've done my sauce. Okay. So that one is going to go stopping now, and then we have got lentils. So at that point, what we're going to be doing now, all the water is gone almost. We're going to be putting very finely grinded, would you say? Wheat.
It's like very fine.
This will take the excess water. Then
on the Robin website, it's called Köfte.
Yeah, Köfte. Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah,
Köfte.
Köfte.
Basically, bulgur for köfte.
Yeah, but I might have to put more because sometimes it doesn't take all this. Don't forget to turn your heating now, because this is going to be now steaming by itself. Natural heat will expand all the bulgur, but I think we might need more bulgur, Melissa, because I think it needs more, because this has got more juice on here.
Okay, I've got some.
Would you mind, please? Thank you.
So really then you want to have two 2 cups.
Maybe 2, but you have to see with the eyes because this needs to be like a pastry. It is coming there, but on this occasion you need to put maybe a bit more.
So this is the bulgur from Robin Foods.
You okay with that? Yeah, okay, let's try this. So there is no rules in life. That's how I want to live. So whatever you think is right, you do in your life. So this, what I like to do, put extra bulgur on. So as you're putting it in, you can see this is getting into more like pastry. So it is done.
Oh,
It
wow.
smells
My mouth
really
is
nice.
watering now. It's like sweet tomato with the onions. Oh.
If we had the chance, we could have used fresh tomatoes as well, but in England they're quite expensive, isn't it, to buy a nice beef tomatoes like that. It will cost a fortune.
So it looks like kind of like a mash, so I think you just want that
Yeah.
consistency where you can kind of squeeze it into a meatball, into a köfte.
Yeah. So while this is still expanding, you could put the tomato, what do you say in English? Concoction. Is it
Concoction. Tomato mixture, I would say.
Tomato mixture. So we put that in. Right, okay. If you're using earth pots,
Need to get everything out.
you know, sometimes you bang this on the side. You must never do that because you will crack the earth pot. So remember that it's not a steel thing. Like that. So I can't touch this very easily. If you want, we can get rid of this, but it's still very hot, so you can put on a sink if you want. So we've got.
I'm hungry
The smell is really good, isn't it? It just.
And you really like meat as well. If you're
I
getting
love meat,
excited
but-
about this vegetarian vegan dish, then you should definitely try it, even if you're a meat eater. Because it's actually, like, you got the protein from the lentils, so if that's your kind of protein replacement.
So we need to wait till you can see how it is shaping. Can you see?
They say like if
Just-
you throw it to the ceiling and it sticks, it's done.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but we are not going to try on my ceilings. In
I
your
can-
house, we can.
I can try on your face.
Yes, you put a little apple and try to hit the apple. So we've done that. This needs to cool down, guys. It is quite hot. If you were to put any our mint and other greenery, it will burn and it won't look nice. So we want this mint, and also we've got pasta we need to do inside.
Okay.
So if you have to have a bunch of parsley. So if you're doing the parsley, I could be doing.
I will guess.
Yeah, cut them. And then I can do the
This one?
spring onions. Yeah, be plenty, you know, just use plenty, you know, just be generous on that. So I will do the spring onions.
So would you have this as a main or a starter?
This you can have it as a main aperitif, like meze, you know, starter, and just if you've got friends coming, you're giving them a nice cold beer next to it. You can serve this. You can take to work for your lunch. It will hold you quite a long time, you know, filled up because.
Because of all the fibre in the
Because of the
bulgur wheat,
fibre,
like
yeah.
good quality carbs, good quality protein.
Very, I would say very healthy. You have got everything, you see, you've got tomato, you've got peppers, you've got parsley, you've got mint, you've got lettuce, leaves, onions, spring onions, you know, everything is, there's nothing is in here not good at all. There's no chemicals either, so if you were to buy something from a supermarket, there's always protecting agents and E numbers and whatever it is. So I'm so worried that people are catching cancer is all to do with this chemical in our food. So that's another way of giving your body a chance to have non-chemical food.
Okay. So we've basically finished really, haven't we?
Yeah, and then we're going to shape it.
We're just going to shape it.
Then we're going to shape it.
Need to make sure it's all mixed.
Yeah, that's all. We're going to... Let me see if I adjust this.
We probably have to let this cool outside.
Yeah,
But then Honey might eat it, the dog.
No, we just have a coffee break, if you want. Turkish coffee, we can do Turkish coffee while we're waiting. And
then you can read my Turkish fortune. Coffee fortune, sorry. Fortune telling.
Yeah. Well,
but every time you read it, it always comes true, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's just the fun that is. I'm not an expert. Sometimes you see the shapes in the coffee beans, which we can show. And those shapes can mean something in life, and sometimes it goes through. You need to have the hopes in your life. If you don't have a hope, you won't have any aim, do you? You just want to have the nice things imagined. I will have a nice house, or I will have a nice job, a nice bike, or whatever it is. And then it comes through, that's the universe, and you be nice to people and you don't upset people. If you give the good energy to people, you get the good energy back, that's what I believe. Sorry for the tears, I'm not emotional, I'm just, with this onion it's quite strong. Right, okay, so what we can do, we need to wait this to cool down, I'm afraid. How is it going? Good. This is a bit of lemon juice I put, just to give a bit of twist. You can make it really spicy as well, but I can't eat very spicy. I used to eat a lot, but I can't eat anymore because it's affecting my digestion system. So you can make it really spicy, you can make it non-spicy, you can put coriander as well if you want to, a bit of Thai flavor. You can do that as well. It will not look Turkish, but it will look Thai, maybe, I don't know. You can add turmeric if you wanted to. There is no rule, but this is how generally.
Maybe like currants would be quite nice, but sweet.
Yeah, you can put currants. Yeah, you can add anything. You can add pine nuts in it. I just did the old granny style, just traditionally, without changing too much. But, so we're going to be putting spring onions into it.
I've never seen such perfectly cut spring onions.
No. I am an engineer, that's why. I just have to do everything precisely. If you do a different size, it's not good. It is cooling down now.
Yeah.
So if you want, we can start getting our hands dirty. Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I think we should both do it and have a competition. Leonardo can judge.
So,
shall we get a plate and I throw out the plate and see if it sticks?
Yeah, we try on Leonardo. What we do now, we put this onto a bigger...
Should I put this in?
Yeah, but before we do that, shall we
put
make this bigger bowl? Because there's a big plastic bowl somewhere in the house. Yeah. You're always taking shape of it.
I'm going to have to take some of these back to London with me.
Yeah, you can take it. Okay. This is almost cold now, okay?
Okay, so we add
Melissa, what we're going to do, before we do that, darling, we're going to put salt, black pepper, cumin, and we call it pul biber. Pul is like the slightly crushed, like crumbled, it's not like a paprika, but similar to that, okay? So, can I do it?
Yeah, now do your signature sprinkle. Last night we were chatting about what our signature could be, and he was like, oh, Salt Bae does this. Like, we need to come up with something. And then he was just like, we can do like this. Yeah. Like this all night. Me and my mum were in hysterics. Now this is what he's demonstrating. Let us know in the comments what you think of this sprinkling method.
Okay. Then Turkish crushed peppers. I'm not putting too much because it could be quite fiery. Then we're gonna put a bit of sumac. This sumac, we need to find out what it is. I don't know.
It's like a red berry.
Red berries, and just like that. Okay. We put already lemon juice, if you remember. Some olive oil, so we need to put some olive oil.
Oh, big chili came out then.
Okay, that will be yours.
Whoever gets the chili is the winner.
Yeah, okay. So we just put that in.
Now we're adding the mint and parsley.
Mint and parsley. And I've got this nice plate. I like this. I don't know where I bought this from. Oh, it's Tesco. It's a really nice plate. And we're going to be... You're going to be mixing it, or do you want me to do it?
Okay.
Okay, you just get your hands.
Oh, it's nice and warm. It's quite...
Yeah, but what I suggest as an experience, you use one hand. Because what will happen now if you
someone's
going to
call me and I can't answer the phone.
No, if you were to move a plate and your both hands are dirty, so always use one hand.
This is what I remember from my cookery teacher when I was doing crumble. She was like, just always, actually maybe it was my grandma as well, always just use one hand, and now I just realised.
Just always you have got one hand, but never mind. So
this is really therapeutic. I love it. It's like putting your hand in a warm bath. Okay. And it's like, as you can see, it's like Play-Doh. Like, it's like, it really easily go into balls. Like, you could actually almost do like round balls, any balls you want really.
Yeah, like when you squeeze these guys, ladies and gents, look, can you see how the shape is holding together?
Mine's going to have 4 finger marks because I'm a female.
Yeah, you can do like that, and you can shape them in here and put it in here. Yeah.
Wait, mine doesn't look as good as yours.
It doesn't matter, look, it doesn't matter. That is your signature. So you can just do like that. And then a bit of lemon you squeeze.
You could maybe put a bit of pomegranate molasses, just at all.
I don't know, yeah, you can do anything. I don't fancy it myself, it's like a chemical, but...
You love pomegranate molasses.
Yeah. So I'm going to try it with your permission.
Is that nice?
Very nice. I can feel the twist of lemon juice. I can feel the sumac, all the spices, cumin. Lovely. Now the eating time, tasting time.
Okay, so you get your little boats with your lentil kofte.
Yeah, I like the name of little boat, yeah.
And then you... lemon?
Lemon, but you should be squeezing the lemon onto the lentil. And then big opening.
Make a little cocoon.
Is it nice?
It's actually more delicious than you even imagine.
Yeah, it is. I think we've done really well as well. Everything worked really well.
That's really,
so
really nice.
Try that you squeeze it.
The mint makes it.
Into the. You got all the taste.
You got your 2 of the 5 a day as well.
You've got the mint, cumin, sumac, Turkish peppers.
It almost feels like there is meat in it.
Yeah.
Like it's so blended. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you make this recipe and find it as delicious as we do. It's healthy, it's good to try different cuisines. Hopefully this Turkish recipe is a big hit with your friends and family. And let us know what you would like us to see next. We've got loads of video ideas in store, so make sure to subscribe so you can see our next video together. Tag The Delicious Nutritionist on Instagram or TikTok, or just email me at info@thedeliciousnutritionist.com and let us know your thoughts. And I really appreciate you watching this, and I hope you found it a bit entertaining and you learned something new. Bye! Bye-bye! Thank you.